What's up everyone, my name is Popcorn and today we are gonna explore the space in SCUM. We are gonna go further and beyond the sky limits, because under the map we all have seen how it's looking like. And for those of you who have played the game long enough, you already know what I'm talking about. But the sky limit, the space, is an uncharted territory. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so here we are in our jumpsuit, preparing to launch. We have our parachute. We are gonna equip it, although we are not gonna need it, but safety is number one priority, isn't it? So you're gonna have all the console commands in the video description, so you can have fun as well. And we are gonna start small, and then we are gonna go crazy. Alright, so what about going small, like 100,000 feet in the air, and see what we can see? Are you ready? Right, at this height, I would assume that it is the spawning point. When you're spawning on the map, you have roughly the same time to land and open up your parachute. Let's open it up. And it is not something crazy. We all have seen this. You can go in drone and see this. What about going a little bit further? Alright, so I cranked it up to 500,000 feet in the air and we are basically in the clouds, because at 300,000 we were still below the clouds, just below the clouds, and here is crazy. I must say that we see the lightning strikes. We cannot hear the thunders, but yeah, we are in the clouds. And we get some speed around here. Oh, look at those lightning. If we get some speed around here, we should overcome the clouds. Yeah, we are below the clouds right now and going towards the land. Well, I must say that this is pretty interesting. Oh, have you seen that? The lightning. That's really cool. Alright, let's go crazier. Why not? Let's do 1 million feet in the air and see how it's looking from up there. Oh, would you look at this? We are barely above the clouds and we cannot see the land anymore. But I noticed the horizon line, which is pretty interesting, and this will point us to the next thing which we are gonna explore and discover today. The fact that the map that we know in SCUM is not the map that we see in SCUM. Oh man, here we go. Something crazy is happening above us. But as far as you can see, we are out in space. We have crossed the line of the globe, kind of. And I would say that the SCUM map, it is kind of the Earth. Like it has the shape of the Earth. And I would say something right now. Let's change the weather. To shiny. And look at this. This is even interesting, more interesting. What about going more, like furthermore, let's say 10 million feet in the air, and we are gonna talk about what we see down there, because something is going on. As far as I can tell, if you notice, in the middle it is the SCUM map as we know, and we kind of see the square where we play, right? But we see down there an island, and we see down here another island, which is like pretty big. And it is bigger than the map that we are playing on right now. And I would say that maybe this is gonna be another map section, and that's gonna be another map section. I have been explored those islands in the past with the drone. Took me around 20 minutes to reach that island, and I must say that it is an uncharted territory. It has no foliage. Well, it has foliage, but the textures are not well defined. We have no POIs, no nothing. Back in the day when I have searched it, but that's gonna be a topic for another video to see what the hell is going on down there. But let's go further up and see what we can see. 10 million feet in the air. Alright guys, so we are literally in the space right now, and we can have a better look of what we have seen so far. And I am thinking the fact that I'm gonna put right now on the screen actually the shape of Croatia. And if you can see, it is the shape of Croatia. Those two islands minus the map that we are playing on, it is the shape of Croatia, which for me it is pretty interesting, to be honest, and I cannot wait to see what is gonna be the deal with those two islands on the sides. But I must say that in here it is pretty interesting, and yeah, the map, it is not flat, and would be awesome to have the map as big as the Earth. But what about going further? Let's go further to 30 million feet in the air. Alright guys, so here we are at 30 million feet in the air, and you can clearly see that this is a globe, and we have down there our map. And I would play around with the weather a little bit. Set the weather to cloudy. Oh, I think this cleared it up. What is that line? Oh, would you look at that? This is something new that I have never seen before so far. Let's change the weather again. And no visible changes. Let's go to clear weather back again. Yeah, it has changed a little bit, but I must say that this is pretty interesting. But now comes the final question: can we reach the sun in SCUM? Or if we go further to a crazy value, what happens? And let's do that. Alright. Oh man, look at this freaking tripping thing. This is actually trippy. Oh man, I didn't expect this, but seems like we are going to another galaxy right now. What about if we open up the parachute in here? What happens? Nothing happens, but I am tripping. So at this point, I think we are far enough. We are at 999 million feet in the air. And I don't know, I would go more than this. Why not? Let's go more than this and see what happens. Alright guys, so we are literally close to the sun, I assume. But we are in mid-space. We are out of our galaxy. And we are at 999 billion feet in the air. And yeah, you can see the stars. We are freaking tripping over here like a Christmas bulb, light bulb. And I must say that this is freaking interesting and funny in the same time. Alright, let's go back on Earth and draw our conclusions. Alright, coming back on Earth, we actually spawned in below the map. Oh, there we go. Decided to calculate and see that we have to be actually on the ground. Alright. So as a final thought, I can say that there is stuff beyond the sky limits. There is actually an outer space in SCUM. It's getting kind of trippy at some point, but once you leave the galaxy, all is good. You only need a ship. If you would think that you can spawn in vehicles or airplanes, you cannot climb them. I have tried it. I have tried plenty of things. It's not working, and I'm not gonna waste any more of your time trying those stuff. I would want to mention the fact that when you do the console command on the teleport address, the last number, it's actually the 0 that you see over here. It is actually the height, right? So being on the ground, it is the value 0. If you change that to any number, right, that's gonna be the height that you're gonna be teleported to. but you're gonna have some of the heights that we have been in the video description, as I have mentioned before. And with this being said, guys, if you like this type of content and if you like survival games, this is what we do on the channel: survival games, tutorials, guides, live streams with survival games, all sort of testing. You might consider subscribing, and also don't forget to pop that like button. Helps me a lot and helps the channel grow and to grow the community with awesome people like you. I wanna say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stay safe, stay great, and as always, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.